Hey friends, welcome back. Today's refresh has been a long time coming and I'm so glad that it's finally done. In today's video, I'm going to share lots of decluttering and organizing, as well as some easy DIYing, and show you how I turned this closet from this to this. I first wanted to say thank you for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate all the support. My name is Diana and I'm a stay-at-home mom as well as a homeschooling mama. And here on my channel, I like to show lots of real-life mom content with lots of cooking and cleaning and general homemaking. I'm hoping that my channel can bring you some inspiration in your home. I can bring you a few laughs and maybe even a friend. And if that's what you're looking for, I really hope that you'll consider subscribing. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So as you can see, this closet definitely needed some attention. This is our craft closet as well as our random house stuff closet. This is where I keep some of my holiday decor that I don't keep up in the attic. I have needed to clean this thing for a while. The shelves are really dirty and stained. They don't come clean anymore. The doors on this, Nikki drew on with a Sharpie when she was 2 years old. She's now 9, so it's been a long time. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take everything out of this closet so that we can see what we're working with. I'm moving everything into my master bedroom for now. I have tried in the past to kind of organize this thing, but I mostly just used containers and things that I already had at home. It wasn't a very user-friendly system, and with kids, it's definitely hard for them to know exactly where everything should go. And we've just been collecting so many craft supplies and things over the years, and it just really needed to be purged. So now this is the next day. Nico is taking off the doors. We're gonna go ahead and paint these, and he's also taking off the hardware. We're gonna change this hardware. After we removed the doors, I'm giving them a really good rub down with some warm soapy water, and Nico went around and tried to take off some of the imperfections. There was some paint blobs on it from when it had originally been painted, and we just try to get them nice and smooth for a really nice finish. And now he's painting them for me. He's definitely a jack of all trades. He can do everything. He's painted our house and he painted his truck, and he does a really, really good job. So I'm so thankful that I had him and that I didn't have to do this with a brush or attempt to spray it with a spray gun myself. Now I'm coming into the closet and I'm just gonna give this a really good clean. I'm trying to get as much as I can off of these shelves. These are just totally stained, and my kids would stand in here even and do crafts. So there's paint on here, there's some alcohol markers, there's clay, and just, the bottoms of the bins and things were very dirty, so putting them back in here, there's just lots of scuff marks, and I did the best that I could. I didn't know how a lot of this stuff would react with the paint, and then I just tried to get tape and things off so I had a nice finish in here as well. And then I'm moving on to the painting. I used a semi-gloss paint for this. It was a paint and primer in one, and I'm hoping that semi-gloss will make it a little bit easier to clean. The first thing we do is go in and cut in all the edges, anywhere that my paint roller is not going to be able to reach. And then I went in with the paint roller. And this was the perfect week to do this. Nico was on vacation, and it was funny because he comes home and he's like, hey babe, guess what? I'm on vacation next week, because he plans them out so far in advance. Sometimes we forget they're coming up. He told me, I'm on vacation next week. And I was like, oh, that's so perfect, because I have this really big closet project planned. And if you're a wife, I know you totally understand. If you're a husband even, vacations are the perfect time to start a really big project. But no, he was a really good sport about it. This is something we've been wanting to do, and his part of the job didn't take too long. And now it's on to decluttering. So this is my first initial go through everything. I tried to throw out what was obviously trash and then take a mental inventory of what we had. When I got to putting everything back into the closet, I decluttered even more, and I really tried to downsize and not keep things just in case. Some of the holiday coloring and activity books hadn't even been used this past holiday season, so I figured I'd put them up until next year, but next year I'll bring them out at the beginning of the season when I'm sure that they're going to get used. Because I feel like what happens is they get gifts and things for holiday books, but it's always on the day. And then if they don't crack into them, after the holidays passed, it's not quite as fun. So then they just kind of sit in the closet. And then some of the brown paged coloring books we just got rid of. The kids said that they didn't want them. And I kind of get what they're saying. I don't enjoy the brown paged coloring books either. I don't know why they're brown. Is it just because it's like recycled paper, or I'm not sure, but they're definitely not as fun as coloring on white paper.
Playing with my heart. I don't know if I can go on much longer. Wanted you to love me, but all I ever got was scars. You just keep on acting like you don't care. You've been hurting me like it's nothing, and telling me that you love me. I don't understand. Baby, I'm so done with you. I'm so done with you. I'm so done with you. I'm so
So now I'm trying to go through my personal stuff that I keep in the closet. This is a birthday tote that I keep party stuff in, as well as a home decor tote that I have. I'm just trying to organize it all a bit better. I went through all the birthday stuff and I tried to get rid of a lot of the random stuff that I've kept from birthday parties, because I know myself, I'm just going to buy new stuff for the next party. And I always have the good intention to use what's left over, but I never do. So I'm just trying to get rid of most of it. And then I reorganized my home decor from 2 totes to 1. And I wrapped all the glass stuff in paper so that they wouldn't get broken. And then I wrote what they were on the outside. This is a fun little project me and my daughters did. We made a felt doll using this book. It's really cute. It walks you through how to do everything, and it's all just hand sewn. It was really fun, but we just used kind of what we had on hand, and they came out really cute, but it wasn't quite as cute as the ones in this book because we didn't have all the right supplies. All this here is a little haul that I got so that we can dive a little deeper into the felt doll making. Now I'm just organizing all this into these new bins that I got. My plan is to have one shelf like all sewing stuff, and we'll put like our sewing machine and the doll making stuff, fabric, thread, all that's going to be on one shelf. And then the next shelf will be painting and miscellaneous crafts. And then the shelf below that, which is really easy for the kids to get to, I'm going to put the often used items like paper and scissors. And then below that, I'm going to put their markers and crayons. Now we're putting this stuff in the closet. I originally put some stuff here in this white basket, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I'm switching it out to the black basket. I found this little paint stand off of Amazon and I love it. I love that I can see all the colors and we know exactly what we have instead of having them all thrown into a bin. I found this organizer on Amazon too.
I've been away for a while. No one can change time. How could I gotta know where you're at. The mirrors don't talk back. Leave it blank. Caught on each side, only reflections apart.
And yes, I know we have a lot of alcohol markers, but Nikki is an avid drawer, and so she's collected a few different sets over the last couple years. And then Audrey just got her first set of alcohol markers.
One was at the time. Why I got my things
I know my room's kind of a mess. I also decided to wash sheets today, so I'll be putting my bed together here in just a bit.
I'm too sick of myself. Does someone have another mind to spare? Make it make sense for someone who needs help. Yeah, I'm asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend who has gone off the deep end. I know it's late, but we said we would meet here. Why don't you come down? One little sip of air will do you good, and you better believe it. You've been shut indoors for no reason. I could use a friend right now. Can we be friends for now? Yeah. Hard on each side.
So this is all that I kept for coloring books and drawing books and stuff. I really downsized that giant white tote that we had full of different things to color. Nothing ever got colored. When the kids have too much, they just look at it and they're so overwhelmed, and they don't even know where to start. So I got rid of everything. I know if they just have like one coloring book each, they'll know when they want to color, they're gonna go in and grab their one coloring book. So these are my two Christmas totes that I keep inside the house. These are decorative items that I don't want to be ruined being outside. Living in Arizona, it is so sweltering in the attic during the summer, and it just eats everything. I even had like wreaths that I keep up there, like anything that's up there, it just gets gross and old, and they start to stink. And so anything that I really, really love, I don't put in the attic. These are Nikki's new colored pencils, all nice and organized. And then I also got her some new felt tip markers for like outlining and stuff. But I thought it would be nice to get all her stuff in one binder. She is very responsible and takes really good care of her stuff, and I know she'll appreciate having all her stuff nice and organized so that, you know, when she's ready to color, everything's there, and it just makes the whole process so much simpler than digging through everything, trying to find the colors you need.
All I want is all of you, baby, baby. Nothing less than that will do, baby, baby. You take me higher, higher, higher. You set my soul on fire, fire, baby. You get me like no one before.
So this is as far as I could get on this day. It started getting late and I needed to finish up dinner and do baths and all that. So I quickly made my bed, and then I'm gonna pick up as much trash and things as I can. And then tomorrow we're gonna pick back up again and get this closet finished.
So just stay, don't stay. I'm yours, babe. It's true. You take me
going to attempt to hang these up myself. I could wait for Nico, but I'm a little bit impatient, so I think I was going to get out the level and everything, but I think if I don't have these touch like the board here, it's going to look kind of weird. So I'm just going to have it flush with this board and back, and it actually lines up nicely with the shelves too. So I'm just going to put them up just like this. I'm actually going to drill a pilot hole first. I don't want to just go straight in with this giant drill. It'll be fine, right? It'll work. We got this, right? So this did work out good, and I just have to say I'm so proud of myself. I have attempted to do things like this before, and I just make like giant holes in the wall. Usually I've been lucky enough that whatever I'm hanging hides the freaking holes, but today it worked out and I felt like a pro, and these totally went up, and I was just so happy that this worked out. So this is the final reveal. We feel light, we feel fresh, we feel airy and spacious. It just feels so much better. I love it. I feel like the biggest part was just getting rid of so much stuff. I feel like I have a tendency just to keep things just in case. I'm so glad that I got rid of so much, and everything just fits in here so much better. It worked out really nice, and I'm so pleased with how it turned out. So this is all the trash that I was able to get rid of and declutter, and that's also the broken lamp that I told you guys about in the last video. But I'm gonna take all that outside soon so that we can get it picked up with our bulk pickup. And I'm just finishing up the last minute stuff here. Luckily Nico was able to use some of those clear totes, which was nice. A couple of them were broken, so we're gonna throw those away. Gonna put away my handy dandy table, vacuum, fold this laundry, and our project is done. You make me feel it's crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got me like my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 'cause you got me like my. Different, you got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. And tell me you live in Arizona without telling me you live in Arizona. It is so dusty here. Now this wasn't all from my bedroom, but I just vacuumed like my whole house. And this is how much stuff was in there from one vacuum of the whole house. It's crazy how much dust is in the house. Few loads of laundry to fold this day, so I sorted out the clothes and gave the girls theirs and made them fold their own stuff today. They're definitely getting older now, and I can ask them to do stuff like that and they can actually do it, which is so helpful. And I know sometimes as a mother, life can feel like kind of overwhelming, and it just feels like there's so much to do to keep your house from falling behind. But your kids really do get older, and then before you know it, they can fold clothes and you know, soon my girl's gonna be able to do the dishes. And Nikki has actually, like, a couple times helped me with the dishes, but she's just at that age where, like, she's between like a little kid and like an older kid, and I forget that she's old enough to help around the house. So I have to remind myself that it's good for them and it also helps me, and teamwork makes the dream work. So I did make the girls fold their stuff today. And comment down below if you made it this far. I really appreciate it if you have. I'm just curious to see how many people actually make it to the end. And if I'm totally boring and you clicked off like a million years ago, then that's totally fine too. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you back here next time.